Hello everyone, Alvin here. Welcome back to MOBA GM with this League of Legends manager. Last episode we did indeed start off our series officially as we introduced everyone and unfortunately lost the first game of the season. I don't exactly know what the episode is going to be focused on today, but we are going to go through it hopefully, similarly to the last one. First, I want to go check out player ratings. League leaders kick off this season. Rakusa has the most kills in the league at 9. The average is the most kills a game, I guess, at 9. He got 9 in his first. Twitch sits tied for second with a bunch of people. 3 Infinities with Rusty, Trifon, and Amanatsu. R1 had 23 assists in his first game for Quantum, and Rounder 6th in CS. I don't think we're going to be making any changes so far in this season. I just realized everyone has the same contract, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be making many changes through right now. We can look at the power rankings real quick. Sort teams by overall. The highest overall team is Paladin Esports. In terms of performance, there are 2 teams we haven't played yet, Silver Dragons and Times Gaming. MMR, I think, is a useless stat. It's there, and yeah, we're the worst team in MMR, and in terms of overall, or team overall plus talent based on overall. There we go. We are the worst. So yeah, we still got a lot to go. We still have quite a bit to do. Here is our upcoming schedule. Take on Crimson Moon, which I think we can win this game. They're not very easy. I think we can definitely win this game. We take on the Imperium Aces and Crimson Moon again, and the 207 Shock. I'd like to get through at least those 4 games before this episode is over. So, get to view the draft against Crimson Moon. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so here is how the game went out. I did have a draft recap, but then my computer just started making random sounds, and I don't know why it was doing that, so I had to unplug a few things, and in the end I just muted myself, or muted my headphones, because I don't actually need to hear anything for this. But yeah, this is how the game went out. They first picked Echo for Talon. I responded with Shake of Karthus, and they picked Fiddlesticks Camille. Then we obviously did the second fan phase. I first picked Callista, they picked Jinx, and Leona, we picked Bard to end it out. And we lost again. And now I'm going to go ahead and sim these next 2 games against Imperium Aces and Crimson Moon. I don't want to draft every single game, but yeah, I don't want to draft every single game. It takes too long, and it probably would be. I mean, hey, maybe the AI can get a win without me. Sim 1 week, and we do lose to the Imperium Aces. As yeah, Hooverson's Hail Top destroyed us. Keep getting destroyed by Jinx, it seems. Seriously? Anyway, keep getting destroyed by Jinx. Sim 1 more week to lose to Crimson Moon's puts once again. Talon took Fiddlesticks this time, and yeah, we just lost pretty hard. And give me a second. Alright, so sorry about that. But yeah, we lose once again, as we just can't seem to find our groove here to start the season. Sowers did pretty good on Rumble, and Rounder didn't do terrible on Caitlyn. But yeah, the rest of the team just not doing good right now. As I think we are to the game that I wanted to draft again, but this season's not going so hot, so I might speed it up a little bit. As here's a look at the KDA for everyone. so far. Only one, our bot lane's above 2, which is good. Perchoff has a 1 KDA in mid lane, which is not good. Not good at all. So, yeah, I don't really know. Season is quite long. So let's see. I mean, let's see if we can beat the 207 Shock. I don't know. I'm gonna go draft that game real quick and figure it out. Alright, so draft is over, and this is how it went. We were first picked this time. Interestingly enough, 207 banned out Sion, Jinzhao, and Shaco, leaving up the Aurelian Soul. And knowing I was going to get counterpicked by Fizz, I did pick it. The reason I didn't ban Fizz was because I had zero intention to, pick Aurelian Soul. I thought that, they were going to ban it, but they didn't, so I just decided to pick a Soul, and they picked Fizz, obviously, and Olaf. I managed to pick up my jungler that I was going to first pick, Rek'Sai, for grabbing the Garen. In response to the Olaf, they picked Udyr, which gives us a pretty decent jungle matchup. We banned out Draven Jinx, Draven because I hate Draven, and Jinx because, well, we haven't really done too good against Jinx this season. They banned out TK and Nautilus, and picked Misfortune. We picked number 1 counter into Misfortune, which is Ezreal. And then we picked Alistar because I felt like we were lacking Engage. But in the simulation, it really doesn't matter if you have Engage or not. You can probably still win it. In response, they picked Shen to be their support. So, I think this is a winnable match. Not only because of the record of the team we're against, if I might, excuse me. Not only because of the record of the team we're against, but because I actually feel like we have a pretty good draft this game. Unfortunately, though, we do lose to the 207 Shock. Nigerian did decent on Rek'Sai in the jungle, but other than that, yep, the Fizz got out of hand. I guess that's my fault a little bit. Maybe I should pay attention, excuse me, to what the other teams are banning. Take a look at league leaders through, what has it been, 5 games this season, I think? Take a look at the standings. We are, yes, through 5 games. As you can see, kind of crossed through towards the top, and we are obviously the worst team in the league right now, which is a big ouch. As far as league leaders go, Taber leads the league in kills per game at 6.8, KDA, Faceless at 10.4 a game. Assists goes to Cowboy, he has 15 a game right now, and Rounder is still 7th in CS, so I think he moved down 1, but he's still up there in CS as Seller is your number 1. Perchoff is still managing his 1.0 KDA, but the rest of the team is fallen below what they were. Rounder and Cider are below 2 now, as season is not looking good for SI Gaming. Any transactions so far? Doesn't look like any teams have made a trade. Finances wise, we're swimming 0. Huh. Well, let's go change the finances real quick. Since finances don't really matter, I'm just going to put 15 and see where that is for the league. 484, I'll take that. Let's put coaches, and might be 20. Yeah, 25 then. Give me up to 6. There we go. So these are our finance settings now. You can also see, what player has what contract, and what they're going to be making in that year. As far as a free agent signing that can help us, I don't really think there is. Seablade is very intriguing, but yeah, I didn't edit any of these free agents. Yeah, we could also consider trading somebody. I don't really know if I'm going to this season. There isn't really a major reason to, trade. Look at player stats this season. Really that intrigued by it. Who plays the most minutes in a game? Right now it is 207 with 40.1. Although the team stats don't really know. This is a really interesting thing because it actually shows you where your team is in the league in terms of these particular stats. We're actually in the top third of teams for allowing CS and whatever that or isn't that first blood rate? Yeah, more often than not, I think I think we have the second highest first blood rate in the league right now. So hey, we got that going for us. But let's sim through a couple games here. Let's get through 2 more, and then I will end this episode. I can also watch the game live, but it really doesn't work how I want it to. As we lose to Jade Crown Gaming to Type Zero's top lane Nautilus. Of course, this back when top lane Nautilus was a thing. Still not doing good. And we lose to Crystal in our next game. As, yeah, we're just not really that good. We're not doing a whole bunch, and of course I expected to lose to Crystal, but still, it'd be nice to see at least, a breakout performance from somebody. Before we end up the episode, here are the standings. Jade Crown, Quantum, Paladin, and Primal at 5 and 1, with Excalibur at 4 and 2. Silver Dragons 3 and 3, Crimson Moon 207 Shock at 3 and 4. Crystal's actually 2 and 4 on the season, so that's intriguing. Aether Wolves are 2 and 5. Fury Maces 1 and 5, and obviously SI Gaming at 0 and 7. But I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, despite, the bad episode a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. See you guys next time.